Fine, she get like 6 tattoos. If she was a city, she be Timbuktu. My holy ground where me around to.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos nuevamente a mi canal. Vamos a empezar de una vez. Bueno, ya yo empecé, así que vamos a seguir. We're jumping straight into the tutorial in this video. I am currently applying some Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I am in the shade 400N. I use this foundation more as concealer because it doesn't match me 100%. It's a little bit too light for my skin tone, but it works perfectly for a super natural concealed look. So I love that. And then I'm just gonna blend it out, you know, so it's like seamless or whatever. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put on your bell notifications so you don't miss another video, okay? Then I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in the shade NW35. So I'm using this to highlight my under eyes and all the high points of my face. As you guys can see, I'm applying it underneath my eyes, close to my nose, and on the outer corners. If you guys haven't watched my TikTok makeup hack tutorial, I will leave it linked up somewhere on the video on the screen, because that's basically exactly what I'm doing. I tried this hack a couple of times and I was like, you know what? Why did I stop doing it? Shit, girl, I went back to that, okay? So now I'm using my NARS concealer. I love this concealer and this combination is bomb. In the NARS, I am in the shade Caramel, and that is a little bit darker than the MAC one. Well, it's a little bit warmer than the MAC one, but those two combined is the perfect duo for me. Me encanta cómo me quedan esos dos correctores like combinados juntos. Love it. So I'm just blending it out, and basically what I learned with this hack is that when you're gonna blend the concealer, you need to try and keep it in the same place and the same shape as you applied it, because I remember I was struggling with that the first time I tried it out, which you guys can see in the video that I just mentioned. But you know, I got the hang of it or whatever, so now I really like it, so now I always do it. And it leaves me flawless. Like, it gives me like a facelift. I love it. So ya ustedes saben. Now I'm going in with, I believe this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 35. I just wanted my under eyes to be a little bit brighter. As I just mentioned in the beginning of the video, I want this to be like a full coverage type of look, I guess. So that's why. Then I'm using the Makeup Revolution Infinite Concealer, and this is in the shade C14. I'm using this as my contour shade. I haven't really cream contoured in a minute, but I really loved how it looked in this video. Then I went back in, blended out my concealer again. You guys know that I love to let my concealer sit for a little bit, so it gives me the most coverage. So that's a tip if you guys are struggling with the coverage of your concealer. Then I'm setting my concealer with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. You guys, listen, I love this powder so much. Like, I can't let it go. I can't. So the trick to setting your under eyes is setting it. If you love to bake, this is how you need to do it. You need to set your under eyes first, and then you go in and bake. I normally don't really bake like that anymore. I used to. Now I just do it in special occasions, I guess. Whenever I really want that super snatched look, or when I'm taking photos, I bake, which was the case for this video. So yeah, if you guys want a video, like a detailed video on how I set my smile lines, let me know so I can, you know, do that, because why not? And I'm just bronzing up my face. I believe I'm using the Makeup Revolution Glow Bronzer in this video. I don't know why, but I keep forgetting that I'm actually recording, so I forget to show the products. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, I just be my little own world. So the trick to not look so powdery is that I spray setting spray all over my face after I applied all my products, all my face products, and then I go in with the beauty blender and I just kind of tap it into the skin so it just all blends and merges together, and it gives me that super flawless look. I don't look powdery, but I don't look super glowy, you know, like I stay matte. So I love that. So I'm moving on to my eyes right now, and I'm just priming my eyes with some concealer. I will be showing the concealer later on. I just forgot to do it before I did my eyes. I'm using the Violet Voss Essential Neutrals palette, and I'm going in with the shade Terracotta to use that as my transition shade. I'm just blending, and I'm blending it in like a upwards motion, so you know, like a cat eye type of shape. I don't want it to be like rounded, I want it to be like cat eye, because the whole point was to kind of give myself a facelift. So girl, you better do that shit, okay? So the next color is the color cinnamon, so we're going in with a darker shade just to darken up the crease. So, you know what? In the middle of me doing my eyes, I remember that I had forgotten to contour my nose. So I just went ahead and did that. Normally, I don't. Normally, I like kind of finish, but I don't know. That day, I just felt like doing it right away. And so this is the palette that I use to prime my eyes. And I'm using the same concealer to kind of create a super soft and kind of fake cut crease, half cut crease. As you guys can see, is really faded. Then I'm going in with the setting powder that I used to bake, which was the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose setting powder in banana. I did not bake with the Sacha Buttercup, I forgot to say that. So that's what I'm using on my lids. Then I went back in with the brown cinnamon shade just to blend it out. And then, you know what, I was like, is this a little bit too bright? So I went in with the same terracotta shade, and I just put a little bit in the center of my lid and kind of blended that in with the setting powder that I used. So I'm using brown liner in this video just because I wanted to keep it somewhat neutral. I didn't want that harsh, you know, wing black sharp liner. So I went in with the brown, and then I smudged it out with like a brush. This brush is perfect to do exactly that. I will leave the name and everything to that brush down below in the description box. And then I used the same brush, and I just, you know, applied some brown eyeshadow, the cinnamon shade, underneath my eyes, but on my bottom lash line. So now I'm going in with my highlighter. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Breezy highlighter collaboration. This is my baby. I always use that. Then I'm actually using blush, which I haven't done in a minute. This one is the Sigma. I don't remember the name, but I will have it in the description box. I know it's from Sigma. That's all I know. Okay, so onto my lips. I'm lining my lips with the MAC Chestnut. You guys already know the drill, okay? You can use whatever nude lip gloss you have, blend it with your liner. And this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, you know, comment, subscribe, put on your bell notifications so you don't miss another video, and follow me on my social media, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.